to getting the better of PARIVISION on. They've played it twice. It's always been really close. We need like the 23, 24 rounds. But ENCE have won 13, 10, 13, 11. So PARIVISION just go, do you know what? We don't want to play you on this map anymore. There was a period where PARIVISION and ENCE were playing all the time. They played twice in May. Haven't played since. Obviously, we've had player break. So a nice early reunion of what is becoming a lovely rivalry.
Yeah, both teams played only in the last event, which was ESL Proving Grounds. That was an online European event. Both teams used Iberian Soul in a 3-mapper and on 9 group stage out. PARIVISION come in fresh off a very good run with new faces, and in this pistol round, a great call from Mr. James. If they go now. Now. All right,
Still
James.
fine.
All right, James. You're gonna call it. There it is. Just Milty block for ENCE, and as his work cut out for him, a smoke will block his vision, which allows PARIVISION to get full control, even a player scaling close market. This feels good in the post plant, and there is a kit on Glaive. That's the one thing for ENCE.
Yeah, they gotta wait till the smokes fade though. Belchenok up close. James even holding for a deep lurk. 4 players over towards short. Belchenok's gonna be overwhelmed in the second here. Let's see if he can take any to the grave. Glaive to swing first. Belchenok slides out, and then the contact comes in for the rest of the players, and Belchenok just deletes Milty. SDY and Poddy left, and they are running for the hills. SDY can't scoop up the kit, so it's minus $400 for ENCE. And what a round. I love the fact that they swing off the back of Belchenok's first contact.
I love that second kill he gets up onto the boosted player. That's calmed over. He just pre-aims the angle, hits it clean. Belchenok, a player that I was really excited to see kind of making waves at the start of the year. I felt like on Aurora it was going to be a great move. He returns back to PARIVISION after that period with them at the end of last year. I feel like he was kind of going back and forth between his different squads, but always felt like a player with a lot of potential. To see him back in the PARIVISION team with a bunch of similarly hyped young guns.
Now this team's really cool. I said it earlier. I'm really invested in seeing this PARIVISION team. I thought it was fun before, but now you've added AW and Zelio. Like this is, it's spicy. Immediately, deep. That's a really deep connector smoke. SDY still can't see anything, though. That gives a little bit of leverage for AW. A smoke into ladder. This B split has got legs to it.
Yeah, full side from ENCE, too. Keep that in mind. They're going to full rotate into this. So, a massive gamble call. You can see Natio's taking the space. PARIVISION don't commit. Yeah, they're waiting to see if they got any sort of response. So James pauses.
This is worrying. Yeah, he's got the bomb.
Uh-oh. Someone watching this? James. Well,
yeah.
Timing. Gets over. Now, you know... Oh, okay. James will just tap him out. Yeah, hyped up all the young aimers of this squad, but James has still been top of the server for them more often than not.
Oh, yeah, he's been the most consistent piece of this team. And I don't think the in-game leadership will actually detract any of his
never has.
Responsibility. No. Oh, okay. Now we get Zelio. Glaive will find James. Nature will get one back as well, so it's a little bit of damage, and it's more money in the coffers, at least for ENCE, but they'll slink away. Hold on to the 5.7 and MP9.
He'd love to have got that gun, but it was in connector, so it's just not possible to retrieve. Force fight, you live with 2.
Okay,
I know
cool.
Sorry, you can get at the farmhouse, so actually that reposition does allow the scoop up of his teammate's force gun. So it's still a little bit of threat into the next round. He can drop a 5-7 over, and SDY, Pody, someone can buy armor. Probably not Pody, actually. Going to get a straight A here. You know that they force into the last, that they're not going to have the best weaponry here. Nota can go in first with that Mach 10. And ENCE's stronger push towards middle means that Corner players immediately to respond, just in jungle and stairs, and they'll be knocked out by the util. But the spray from the MP9 connects the Noda through the smokes. That's a nice way to get a frag.
It's absurd. The absurdity that connects like that. I think this is a good call again from Jame. You know that they're not going to have the best amount of weaponry, not going to have the utilities to be able to defend it, and A exec. They're going to give this a look in though, and there's no kit, so they've got to move quick.
Yeah, you know you're buying into the next anyway, so any damage you can do feels good regardless, so why not? Molly doesn't... Why the mark that bounce? That looked weird. Oh, Delio though, great little swing out, gets the second too. Mechanics on point. See why we'll remove him. Keep these players around. Yeah, okay, some further damage done. Belchanok should be just about okay. No, he will go down, so sure. You don't walk away with the round, but you take 4 players down. That's not too bad.
That's really good. I think what's scary about this team, though, for PARIVISION is the fact that you've got any one of these players can get a multi-kill, and it's another day in the office. Like, it isn't an overperformance. You know when you look at some teams and you think, wow, that guy got a multi-kill? That doesn't exist in this team. If anything, it is which one of these players is going to get a multi-kill now. I expect this to be such a balanced team. It's aggressive. Oh, look at Nota. Nota is up short. This fast B play, and I love it. Because you know what? This isn't VP-esque whatsoever.
Yeah, and you're saying we don't have VP-style players. You don't want to play VP-esque. Nota's on 1 HP. One will go down. Nice little nade. You going for this? Feels like Milky's position that he kind of wants to set up for it, but they just don't have an in. Flames land, and yeah, the call is gotta save. Brilliant timing up short. Completely catches Glaive off guard after he gets that kill. And Nota living with 1 point of HP is the difference between, I think, that retake happening and the save call.
I think you're bang on. Just the speed in which he's up short is the scary thing here for ENCE. And that's something that definitely got to worry about. Glaive gets the opening kill, just gets traded immediately. PARIVISION 4-0, no signs of slowing down. And to be honest with you, all of these rounds have felt very easy.
About time for that first tactical. At least you saved 4 players, so you've only lost the round. You've not lost your economy. But already some great T-side calling from Jame into this half.
Now watching him, I remember Hayes telling me that it was Casello. But I don't know where he got that from, and I don't know if that's right. But I remember him calling him Casello all the time now. Now I've said it. I think I'm going to roll with that too. Another direct hit in towards B. Look at Nota go. Again, Nota is just creating so much space for this team. He doesn't even care about the player on site. Belchanok will trade it at least. Pody has maybe got another chance for a snapshot. Milty sliding in towards Market, and out the window he goes. And he's also got this support to help out. This time, ENCE arrive on the scene in a much quicker fashion. Milty caught off guard. Jame has been able to find a couple of kills, but he'd need every single one in this round. Up and over he goes on the van, but surely footsteps have been heard, and Pody will lock it in.
Yeah, that double push in from short means that, yeah, Jame, as soon as he's spotted, easy enough to swing on. Nice little swing out from Milty there, and good damage done on these players trying to enter in. Glaive completely ignored. Noda just goes over the top, wants to scale through and hopes that his teammates will trade out, but I think Glaive dropped that smoke so that he couldn't get swung on from Van. Like, that was a really nice thing to do in that moment when you are in a position where you're going to get crunched on from both the window and from the Van, because that's normally the swing. So rather than dropping the normal sort of smoke to fall back to bench, it's that right click right next to him on site so that he only has to focus in the one direction. Gets his, the short player chimes in as well, and the fast response from ENCE is enough to get them on the board.
I wonder if that was a gun thing, or is this going to be a position thing that Nota's going to be entering? Because I think him and AW are pretty interchangeable in terms of the way that they operate. I'd actually really like it to be AW entering and Nota going in behind him as like the trader / the cleanup. Because I think individually Nota is much better at sort of in that role rather than creating the space. So it'd be interesting to see whether that was just like a Mac 10 issue or whether that's a new PARIVISION dimension.
James with the AWP, looks for the pick on B early. Fires it off and falls back. Purdy is posted up at A, so he's ready for the swing from Nota. Zayo by his side. This is going to be an A commit, so ENCE have a good setup to deal with this. Purdy up close, as long as he can fire a shot and get away. That's the key bit here. Belshnog might be in a position to punish. Depends if these stair players can deal with him at the same time. The pressure's on. Flash forward, Purdy gets off the line, gets back on it, and then the swing comes out. He is just deleted. Nota used that flash to get close. The smoke deployed, and HU will offer one back for Belshnog. Slams him down. Break on the smoke, doesn't quite clear it. If it did, that would have been a freebie, but Miltsy still spams one out. So the first line didn't work, the second does. Bomb being planted, that's a default, and Glaive will just deny it. No one was there to cover. Belshnog falls back to ramp. He just stayed. Could have helped his teammate out, and now time's going to be an issue. James has the read on one player. Locked in, Miltsy is known about. And Belshnog looks to try and find the kill back. James misses on the swing. So ENCE, it didn't look like it was going to go well after Purdy gets removed, but they do well to hold on to A.
By the way, Miltsy has spammed through default box to kill AW. That is ridiculously unlucky for AW, especially after the nades just didn't wipe the smoke. But fair play, I mean, ENCE got the desired outcome. And that's really impressive considering how well PARIVISION operated into getting the opening kill on Poddy. The fact that they go around that side just to immediately deal with him and blindside him. Really good responses, especially when the utility comes in from ENCE over the top of A with the flashbangs. PARIVISION can't gain ground on the bomb site, and that allows Glaive to come through CT. Full eco. We're about to be in a one-round game. Glaive yet again over towards the B apartments. The spam. Not quite connecting. And he's going to be careful because he's going to run out of bullets.
Uh-oh. He'll get back. Purdy's here to support, and it's all good. It's great, in fact. Full reload, drops 20 more bullets, and all of them connecting to get 3. So no harm, no foul. And one round game, as mentioned.
Heavy prioritization on the AWP here, which of course you expect for PARIVISION, but look at the lack of utility to go with it. They're just dropping smokes on the floor right now. Obviously, 2 are going to go in towards window and top middle, but that leaves them with very limited options for the rest of it.
Yeah, there's been a lot of testing of Glaive, and for the most part, he's done pretty damn good when they've come his way. And again, it's the same setup as last round. Purdy provides support for his IGL. PARIVISION making moves like they want to potentially run it back. Jame will rethrow the window smoke to allow Nota to lurk. Yeah, you've got 3 players that are essentially on this B side. So ENCE have a great setup.
Oh, bye-bye, Glaive.
Until Glaive starts to move.
Oh.
He's staying around. Nope, he's leaving.
This gives a really big amount of space open here. I like this timing of the flashbang. Oh, never mind. AW's missed it. And that's going to bring Glaive over. Nota's then been identified in towards middle. And look at them all turn on towards the B apps. All because Nota... In fact, it's AW that flubs the flash. This time it works out a lot better. But you're still going to get by Miltsy. And you got to get by Pody. Pody is not missing a beat right now. And neither is Jame. 2v2. Deep line on the market. Is he ready for Nachu? Swinging up this aggressively. Elevation going to be tricky. And Nachu will at least spot Jame. And that's given a lot of room for SDY to work in. But James aware of it. And James just keeps on going. Between him and AW, they are stuck in the corner. But Nachu is stuck in the sight with PARIVISION. Jame finds 4 and gives them a bit of breathing room.
Yeah, lovely round from Jame. That looked like they were walking straight into a death trap. They lose the lurk in middle. It's a 4-on-5, and then Pody's firing up from short. But Glaive getting caught on that immediate entry out, and then just Jame trading his teammates out to put it into that 2-on-2. Sees Nature on the swing and anticipates. That means that another player is progressing from short. That's why they prioritize this AWP. Utility be damned. Even when you know it's coming, it's hard to deal with.
I was going to say, it's actually kind of ridiculous as well that PARIVISION are winning this game 5-3, and you've actually got the 2 entries that are on 1 kill. Like, it's remarkable, really, that that's the state of play that we're in. This is bold from Glaive, but I actually love it because him and Miltsy have both taken control. One's gone under, one's gone in the back lines. James dead. Oh, no. It gets even better. James still might be dead.
He should be.
Glaive's just won the round.
I've got no idea. And they're going so slow. Oh, here it is, Glaive. Miltsy's even found success, so that's set up Glaive even more. He's holding on. AW starts to walk forward, and Glaive still on this slow flank. And he's not pushed around the corner? Now he will. He really wants to get more than just this kill, but decides, you know what? Let's just lock it in. Know where Jame was. I think they know where Belshnock is.
Yeah, because he got the kill out Palace, right? So this now gets really difficult. But, oh, I was going to say, Belshnock's going to get the kill on SDY. No, he doesn't.
You know the story now.
The good adjustment. Yeah, of course. It's called Jame time for a reason. Off he goes for 15 seconds. And do you know what? I understand Glaive doing that, trying to play trigger discipline and trying to get more than one. But also, what's nice there as well as like a double up is that he is just burning even more time off this clock. He gets the kill when there's 33 seconds left. So even if he doesn't find more than 1 kill, he's still shaved, what, 7, 8 seconds off of the timer. So even if he gets traded, that round is never going to go in favor of PARIVISION.
So Jame keeps onto his AWP, and that's a little awkward because the rest of the squad has no money to invest. So this one's all on Jame being set up, a boost perhaps to try and find the opener, and he might get a chance. You know the AWP was saved. So if you are ENCE, you're not feeling like you need to extend. You sit back, hold your lines. Don't walk into that AWP scope. We look to be tied up momentarily. Gonna at least try to get onto B again. One flashbang to set it up. Cody's AWP is here, and Glaive is in short. So, oh, okay.
Oh, no.
That's outrageous, and now the scaling through. Belshnock can't get the second, so Glaive trying to hold them at bay, but that AWP is scooped up. And suddenly, a 4-on-3, but 2 AWPs in the post plant feels great. AK gets picked up, a smoke now goes down. You're blocking the avenues. Short is now where the CTs look to move from.
You're saving this. You can't go for
They're
this.
saving.
Yeah, you can't go
shot.
for it. It's the deagle shot, and then it's Casello just instantly hitting the orb shot as well. This is a little bit funky for PARIVISION because I don't think they're going to want 2 orbs. In fact, they just lob one out. They just go, do you know what? Yeah, we don't want this. We'll take the round. Thank you very much, ENCE. No way. No way. He's dead. And so is Notap. But they don't care about that, PARIVISION. The fact that they got 3 kills and they won the round is more than enough.
They one gun into that round and it doesn't even get a kill. That's what makes this team so scary. So much raw aim. Get aggressive again, Glaive. This time, James Orp is on the line. And he catches that Glaive. On a round off that push. Won't be watching. Won't be part of this one. We'll be watching the sidelines. As A is just walked upon and no one's home. No one's home at all. Player in connector, but it doesn't matter. Bomb already going down. Can't be denied. They will maybe do a chunk of damage on the Belshnock. Still a difficult retake, 5-on-4.
The utility is just so obstructive to allow PARIVISION all that room because it was a volley in towards jungle, and then as soon as it starts to dissipate, another one lands in. You're just wasting so much time. A smoke in towards the middle of con, a smoke in towards the top of con, another smoke, another molly in towards jungle. You cannot progress. You cannot go past this imaginary line in towards the A bomb site. Another save ensues just from the virtue of being forced to by PARIVISION.
Seven 4 PARIVISION. It looked like ENCE were going to bring their way back into this. Should have got that 5th round, and instead PARIVISION steal that one away and power on through to win out this half. Question is, will it be by 2 or 4 rounds? A big difference this last round makes for ENCE. James spots that player on the jump across. Aggressive posturing from the CTs in middle. Noto will just tuck in. Nade spots one on the cross.
Seen him.
Miltsy. Just dropping util to disengage. Miltsy sounds like the name of like a British geezer. I just want to say that now.
Hey, bruv. You say Miltsy.
Miltsy.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think it's an appropriate disengage from him. And now look at this. 3 players from ENCE. All congregated over at ramp. And Belchinock doesn't really want to leave his little dwelling over in Palace just yet. Meanwhile, mid is being taken and uncontested here for PARIVISION. What does James want to decide to call?
Yeah, chance for a kill. Now it's the bomb spotted, but I think it's still the split. Now there's this push coming through from Nature, but is that going to matter if they already take the A bomb site? SDY eats that. The nades have been brilliant. They know you're here. You're in trouble. You're not playing this bomb, are you? What? I thought they knew it was there.
What are you doing?
Now the swing comes out. Miltsy almost lines them up. Look at the HP bars. Nature comes back, and AW with low HP, just crouch piece gets the kill. There's still a chance here. Kit on Pody, but he goes down, and it's just Glaive with the MP9 of all guns to get it done. Sees that shadow, knows Belshnock is behind default. But the swing comes out, and the MP9 just not hitting the mark. They will go through, but so does Belshnock, and so it is a 4-round lead for PARIVISION at the half.
bless him. AW got his first 2 kills in the round just then, but they were honestly so important. The instant headshot on Miltsy over towards Connector after he does so much damage. He takes the space, he allows Belchenok to play. That's my GOAT for real, PARIVISION. Playing dynamic, exciting Counter-Strike, not playing VP paid by the round Counter-Strike. James, you've evolved. I love you.
This is so funny though. Both teams stacked a bomb site in the pistol round, and both of them got it wrong. It's going to have to be retake for PARIVISION as well. They just spotted out. He's looking for a headshot over the top. Not quite getting it. They're allowed to scale through. Imagine planting front default. Oh! Almost. Miltsy holding for James' flank means that this is one-dimensional in from CT. No flashbang to set it up. ENCE in a good position to start this half with a win. They fight forward into jungle. No, sure, it's just tucked. They're walking on him. Oh, they're working on him. We might have a freebie here. No, the turn at the last second, and the swarm. He still takes one down. Zelo's found one as well. Miltsy and SDY getting theirs. There's a kit. Is he going to stick it? I think he might just stick it. The chaos coming through. Can AW defuse in the smoke? He's getting it down. They can't find him. They can't find him. And the bomb is defused. Despite ENCE getting the site, the bomb down, the first kill. He even lives and takes SDY down.
Forget Harry Potter. We got AW, man.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. That was even after Miltsy hit some bangers. Got the presence of mind to wait for Jamie. He just translates onto CT on Casello. And yeah, AW, he fakes out the defuse first and then fully sticks it. And apparently that just works. 9-4 forced by, of course it is, for ENCE. SDY, oh, flirting with the idea of attacking Belchenok. What on earth is that? Oh no. Oh dear! SDY will at least trade, but that's still a player advantage for PARIVISION. And look at AW. He's pushed all of the apps.
Okay, so now you got all the information. He did actually
look at
go
the
lowers. I thought he'd push out the other way, but yeah, you should know it's A now.
He wants to fight. And also, by going under, he's now grouped a lot more closely with Casello in ladder. Yeah, it works. It's fine. Everything's okay. Glaive, can you plant the bomb? No.
Not happening. So, great round for PARIVISION after they steal the pistol. They win against the Force, and with that, ENCE, they see Mirage slipping away from them. 6-round deficit and having to go for an eco into this one. Big uh-oh spaghetti-o moment.
So games concluded as well. Let me update you, by the way. OG beat Iberian Soul, TNL beat 9, and Namiga were able to beat Mix. Currently, you've got X-Navi Jr. taking on Alliance. Passion UA are taking on GG How. That's 2-0 to Passion UA, and it's 9-9 versus Fnatic and Escape Gaming. And we're 10-4 here. Probably 13-4.
Well, we'll see. Fnatic. That's an interesting one. Closer than you'd expect. Little burst on. Did they get the bomb down? No, AW gets warmed up. Yeah, nice one.
Oh, go on, give it to him.
Let him have it. Let him have it. Oh, no, come on. Well, he goes from 0 and 6 to 7 and 6, I think.
Yeah, he did, yeah. He hasn't died yet.
And he defused the pistol, so AW impact being felt.
Yeah,
Never count yourself out.
The last half. No, of course not.
Stop believing.
Alright, Ents, let's see what you've got. No AWP for Poddy is the notable absentee, but everyone else is just on AKs. And you got all the utility. This is quick. SDY immediately just makes it round to the flit corner, which was made popularized by VP and Jame. Man, I guess flit.
EW gets the info. Not going to drop his smoke, though. Not beat it out on that. He'll hold on to it. Now, you know, it's not that full commit, at least not initially, and it's reroute elsewhere. They have no space over towards A. So it might still be a B finish, like a split. They've got really many other options.
Oh, James falling off the angle. Probably one of the worst times. Smoke goes in his face, but it was all by design to pick up the HE. He breaks it, sees nothing. There's 3 players still on B here for PARIVISION. This flashbang is going to absolutely wreck the defense. SDY around the corner. Can't translate the spray onto AW. AW needs to grab this trade, but he can't do it. Instead, it relies on Nota, who also cannot deliver a multi-kill. ENCE breach B.
Yeah, big thank you to Glaive for that one. The flashbang wins the round. They were walking forward. Not sure whether they were intending to set up a boost or what, but PARIVISION playing a little in the dark that round. James going for the info gathering in middle. Doesn't actually see any players during that. So they feel that the only information they had was in towards app. So need that mid info. If James not able to get it, it's going to have to come from short because we've got 3 players committed over towards B. The timing of Glaive's flash and then that follow-through swing from SDY was perfect. So it's not going to be 13-4.
No, I was getting a bit ahead of myself.
Terrorists win.
Could still be 13-5.
It's a change of role. So that's going to be a new experience for him. And I think it's going to be a transition period where he's not going to have as much action as he's used to in officials. And I actually feel like that's either going to be fine for him or it's going to be a little bit of a detriment. And they keep applying the pressure here, so at least he's going to get involved.
Yeah, again, one try out and speed. AW, good nade. Actually, not as much as maybe you thought, but the second coming in from short bowls them over. AW's pulse point on the drop down. Delio will hold as well between the two of them. Keeping this site locked down. AW even pushes through the smoke. Will be punished for it. But with Nota finding Purdy, it's onto SDY 1 versus 3. All CTs in the market. Smoke down at the moment to give SDY some space. 11 bullets in the chamber. Base out James' AWP shot. Allows him to start moving a little more. PARIVISION is so reserved. Oh, nice from SDY. Swings past James, peeks back on him. Starts putting this together.
He didn't reload.
4 bullets. Oh, doesn't matter.
Timing.
Doesn't get to shoot them anyway.
And it's really nice that it's Nota to get that kill, because he's the guy that initially in that 3v1 just disengages, and they play that 3 versus 1 all together. They let James lead with the AWP, and then the 2 riflers are going to swing in tandem. Really good work by Nota. Solid by AW as well, just to push further forward through his own smoke to catch out the van player. The fact he gets a multi there just relieves so much pressure. Poddy will have his AWP, at least. But for ENCE, it's a very long way back into this map.
This tucks in window. Poddy looks to find the opener. James searching on the other side, so these 2 AWPs might come head to head. Oh, jump up from James, spots 1. Actually, the AWP's fired off, so that's further information about the position of Poddy. ENCE are begging for an opener, but they're just not finding it. Elkshot goes on a mission. He might find the opener, but doesn't extend past that point.
That's literally the point where Nachu comes around that corner and doesn't see anything. So James still going to remain on this angle. That might flex up Belchnot, but it won't, because obviously it's the AWP committed into the angle. Good timing on this smoke. But Glaive might just walk through it. Glaive's thinking about Glaive in the smoke. Casello is caught between two angles, and Glaive does it to him. That's the B bomb site unlocked. And if you PARIVISION, let's be honest, you're saving.
Yeah, you got plenty of room to work with. So, no reason not to. And yeah, PARIVISION playing a bit in the dark there. The information gathering they have is in towards ramp, which comes up nil. And yet they still have so many bodies over there. And find the right timing to hit on that B bomb site. One pick's all they need. Palace, where James sits on his throne. His loyal subjects. Although, you know, it's PARIVISION, a lot more action-packed than the average VP game used to be.
Terrorists win.
Maybe James been learning from Kickert.
He hasn't.
You don't think so?
No, Kick at Ball was like a bit of VP, and then they would just default when things didn't go wrong. Sorry, when things went wrong, right? So, and then Kickert would just try and make all these like little lurky plays. I think Kickert is still a competent player, don't get me wrong. I just don't think his true role is in-game leading.
Just got engaged.
Kickert, so
So congratulations to Kickert for that, even if
shout out.
he's lost his role in the team.
Job.
You know, you win some, you lose some. And that feels like a life-winning moment. You know, there's always another CS team.
True. Who's stepping towards the window failed initially. Are they in there now? No, they're not.
Bit mucky, isn't
Okey-dokey.
it?
What's the game plan?
Walk into James Orp. So
Okay.
a slightly wider angle, and that nets success. SDY's crosshair onto the corner. He's slightly past it. So an opening pick found off the AWP, and so A feels like the play. And right now it is. If you go right now, it's just Belschnock.
Squeezed.
Oh, he's seeing players. He's got the read. He saw Glaive and catches out Miltsy, but then that split comes through. Still, one from that position, when he was all alone, it feels pretty good. But if Nota goes down for free, we're tied up.
Oh, timing. Look at AW.
Timing.
AW could potentially deny the bomb.
Oh, he's not going to. He's going to miss it, but he'll still not get the plant up, but surely Zelio does. Yep, it takes a second. He's on the angle. AW wins out his fight. You know where this AWP was. You know where this final player is. Throw the utility at him. Keep him at bay. Flames at his back. But he looks to clutch to keep them in it, but he can't do it. AW, another impactful round. PARIVISION will take their pick of Mirage.
Yeah, I love the way AW plays that, because look, he pushes the bomb planter into Casello, and Casello just waits. He buys his time perfectly, and by him getting that kill, yet again, it creates more space. Between the two of them, they're just creating all of this pressure on ENCE, and they're forcing them to take further steps back. And what that does is that just breaks the crossfires that they had, and it requires Poddy to hit these instant shots.
Map 2 underway shortly. Ancient's the decider if we need it. That one I think is a lot more brawly, and I think if we get there, I still favor PARIVISION just on that map. Just with the individuals they have in this lineup now, it just feels like they're really gonna hit hard. I said they did really struggle at the EXORT proving grounds on it. Maybe ENCE, even if they do convert the can job on it. We'll find out. Design gets in the way for PARIVISION, and flash in their pockets, and if they go A, there are 4 CTs over here.
Sorry, AW, I just checked, by the way. AW has posted 1 positive rating on Anubis in 8 expeditions on it since March, and the positive rating he posted was in the game that they lost. So not ideal.
Okay.
Sorry, mate.
You know what? Maybe this is his chance to change the narrative. I've got AW for a reason. Not AL. Just be Al.
Anubis Warrior. Still 4 players.
Oh man, they're done for. Sorry, PARIVISION. It's just not going to work for you.
They're contacting in as well. Like, ain't you... Oh, he might be caught here. Never mind.
Oh,
He
he's
isn't.
the one that
Oh.
catches.
Yeah, they're gonna have no idea that all these players are here. Notice, like, what? He got one. Wait, no. Oh no, he killed Nature. Never mind. I thought he got
There's
the
space here
kill
to
on
get
the
the bomb
180.
If AW can hold on, he can't hold on. Well, can't run back to A now. Took too long to go into that bomb site, so yeah, ENCE, they just stack the bomb site and hope for the best, and the best happens.
Lovely. That's a cool sap as well, because it counters directly 2 things that people like to do at the moment on Anubis, which is either go A or go mid and rush mid, because you've got 3 players that are just directly looking at camera. I like it. That's a fun one. We'll try it in a pug and see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean,
I guarantee they'll go B.
Yeah, if you go B, suddenly you have to retake. I mean, they had the kit, right? That was the
They did, yeah.
the point of it. So it's kind of like, well, if they go B, we just retake. Smoke kit. Easy peasy.
Can they get the bomb down? Can they get by Poddy and his MP9? He wants all the kills. He won't get all the kills because SDY is followed through on Jame. Belshnock's not got a gun. He's just not got a gun.
Alright,
All
you're done.
fair enough. They can't get the bomb now.
Yeah. That was a chance there to get another kill. That would have been nice. Definitely is an MP9. No bother. 2-0.
I feel like Anubis should actually be a very good map for PARIVISION when you consider the individuals they've got and how fast they're playing some of the rounds on Mirage. It feels like this actually should be a very, very good map for them. We'll have to see. Oh, this is quick out of glaive. AW says not a lot because he's full blind.
Oh, lovely.
Glaive follows through. Nice.
Flashbang, so good.
Yum yum.
Oh, so yum.
Yes,
AW.
yes.
Smoke timing means no lurk available. Gotta re-clear all this space. PARIVISION don't even get to start their first gun round.
You need to get the bomb, guys.
Guys, you didn't
Bombs
pick it
in
up.
spawn.
Oh my goodness. Double up in the dark. Dodge knock. Okay. Any more? Oh, that was the chance. Nota blocks his lines a little bit, gets the kill, but because he's brought so low. And STY is ahead, so, okay. Another chance missed.
Wait, look at mid.
Yeah, look
Glaive's
at
on a little bit of an explore. He should be able to get Nota here. Nota's actually looking at him as
Okay.
well. Never mind.
He was looking. He stopped looking. Oh, James.
And now James is going to go to A with 3 players there. So this is... It's not happening, mate.
I've read your book. One is low, and STY moves back to B. So there's the smallest chance that perhaps... Oh, okay, James. Are you ready for this close angle? No, he didn't clear it. If he keeps his gun out there, that's a bomb plant smoke down and a 1v1 set up. Great first kill from James. That was clean. Glaive mops him up.
.30 CT side. Always feels good. No bomb plant. Means you just got Tech 9s here. PARIVISION looking to burst into B again. And ENCE got other plans. They've taken a lot of control in towards water. So Poddy scoped in with the AWP has been dealt with. And Nota also follows through on his teammate and Miltsy. Bomb can go down. Not another one of these rounds, ENCE.
Oh,
Oh
careful.
my gosh.
Shame. Got Nota pulling Util out. Yeah, he's done for. SDY just walked in. Jame misses the shot. SDY recovering it. Doshinok misses the chance. Oh, that was uncomfortable watching for everybody. And save face.
Why did he pull out Util?
I don't know.
That makes no sense. You're in that corner to be baited in. James supposed to be holding the line, taking the shot and baiting you in, and instead he just wide swings with a molly out. Glaive 6-0, SDY 6-0, ENCE 4 rounds to the good. That was just the Tech 9s though.
Yeah, nice to get the bomb down. Gives Jame the AWP. And a smoke. And a smoke thrown stairs as well. ENCE getting aggro out A main. It looks like flashes are going to come over and they look to charge, but the flames keep them at bay. Is there a second volley? Let's do I. Now throw the molly as the contact comes through. Belshinock. Molly doesn't even land. Doesn't matter. Glaive wins the fight. I don't know if they've seen this cross, but they're getting picked apart. So it might not matter. And now they know anyway as Jane fires off a shot and tries to escape. 3 on 5.
He's baited in Casello at least. You might not be ready for a rifler there. They are still being a little bit vigilant of it. Another reset in towards rugs. PARIVISION just... I think PARIVISION feel a little bit lost on Anubis.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, does it? Swing by. Let's get the AWP on the line. And the lurk in middle finds success. They're going to try and split onto this A bomb site. This fight goes ahead in mid. The double lurk kill has set them up. It's only one player, Glaive, standing ahead of the molly, and he's flushed out. Low HP on 2, but the damage is done. Oh, managed to cross through water. Surely calmed over that there's a possibility that a player could be behind Jame.
No. Oh, I think he's going to get there on the time, man. Oh, this is so
Will
awkward.
Oh.
Well, at least you know now. 2v2, Miltsy going forward. Oh, James just swings with the Glock of all weapons. And now it's AWP versus AWP. Flashbang, brilliant. Another one thrown in, but James still hits the shot anyway. That's how PARIVISION get there first.
Excello just on that lurk, getting 2 in middle is everything. Even though he doesn't convert the third, James swings out off the information. If that info doesn't come, James blindsided, and there's no chance to clutch it. Fairly unreasonable round for PARIVISION to win, to be honest. That's just individual brilliance setting it up. Sometimes that's just what you need. First on the board for PARIVISION. Comes down to the one-on-one. Think of this one. ENCE's money is broken. Already it's not particularly comfortable.
That was a 3v5, by the way.
Yeah. With no position either, because they had lost the full canals.
Oh, push mid. Maybe Glaive can find something, yeah. Nade pulled out. Jame is able to hit a wall bang, but can't confirm the casualty. And Nachu moves forward on towards Nota. Nota has been caught out round after round after round. Oh, this nade's good. This nade's great. See you later, Jay. See you later, Glaive.
But Body's still here, so he'll get his back. The aggressive pushes have just been catching PARIVISION off constantly. Like, this is exactly how you meant to play CT Anubis. Finding these timings to poke and prod. And ENCE have got it refined to a T. Individuals searching on each side. AW is being loud. Surely Milty will have his number if Naishu doesn't. Just waiting for that swing, and then the MP9 surely will swing out. Yeah, there it is.
James can maybe kill Miltsy here and get the bomb down and throw it into an interesting conversation piece. He's expecting Miltsy to still remain up close, obviously with that MP9. He's now being really loud about it. Miltsy will come that over to his team, and Miltsy just remains in the same position, and James is not ready. So even after PARIVISION are able to break through, ENCE answer back in emphatic fashion, and that ruins the money, and no AWP for James.
Yeah, it's just now outclassing, isn't it? The CT half. Glaive, Stratbook runs deep. James still building the new tome with this squad. Adding pages to his diary. There hasn't really been outside the Tech 9s like a play for any sort of fast round, you know, some sort of execute out of spawn. And now they're getting pushed again. Glaive just continues to hold shift and W.
I'll tell you what it feels like. It feels like PARIVISION haven't really quite gone through all their maps. So like Mirage, good. Dust 2, good. Anubis, shaky. I imagine Ancient's pretty good for them, which is the decider. There goes Glaive again. And now he'll see the bomb and get confirmation of that. So with 3 players remaining over towards the same bomb site, everything should be fine and dandy. Although Belch not finding that kill might throw a spanner in the works. If Nature dies, we've got an issue, especially because that smoke is really bad, and Belchnock's now spotted him.
Party's low over alone over on B. You'll put one down, but he is removed. That's where the threat was. But it's probably okay.
15 seconds?
Yeah, 15 seconds.
Should be fine.
If he goes down, if Notif finds this kill, that was the way in. Belchanot, AK in hand, swings out and can't convert the kill. Miltsy does arrive in time. Has to be one of the 3 players before him, but the AWP strikes true. Holds on as well. I'm sure it's against the pistols, but again, it's another little push coming out. All the information for ENCE.
6-1. It's 6-1. It feels amazing if you're ENCE. This is the... you look at this half and it's already really, really good, and there's so much capacity to build more into this if you're ENCE. If you're PARIVISION, you're looking at this and you're thinking, right, nothing's working, we've got to start executing. We just have to go in towards a bomb site. It looks like A is the target of approach in this round, but I'm fully expecting them just to drop smokes, mollies, and go into the site in the next 5 seconds.
Yeah, this is what they haven't done. And this looks like the perfect time to do it. ENCE do get the information out of B main at the same time. The smoke lands, but PARIVISION need to commit through.
Oh, they are.
Oh, they don't have a way to break it, so they just have to go by force, but it's going to be fine. They get in. Nature still able to get one and disengage. Stay alive. Wait for SDY to arrive, and PARIVISION is stuck. They can't make their way out. Being hampered by the util and now all of the bodies. Yeah. Anubis. A blind spot in their veto is clear.
It's interesting they didn't want to play train again. Because that at least has been close. This is not close. And also, if you're throwing flashes here and you want to go fast through the smoke, sure, like, I kind of get it. But if you're throwing flashes, why doesn't the guy outside of A main, like, why hasn't he dropped, like, a molly or a smoke or something? Because where he's throwing the flashes, he could molly bricks. He could smoke heaven. There's a real world where you add a smoke into that mix and a molly, Nature can't get an angle, and you're playing retake. Instead they go, we'll just use flashes, it's fine. This is ridiculously uninspiring.
Oh. Again, you've got to pick a mid, still double swinging out a connector. So much variation. ENCE don't even need to think too hard about it. It just feels like all of these moves come so naturally to them.
Gonna go A again. It's just. Have we ever seen a player from PARIVISION in B main? I have the AW when he got on the very first gun round where he got double flashed and pushed by the MP9. That is it.
No, like,
that's the only time.
That's enough. That's enough. No more of this. Okay. That wasn't the best spray. Incendiary's good to slow them down. There's 25 seconds.
What have they done for? Look at the rotates.
Everyone's over. Oh, the nade.
And the nades.
Boom. And the swing out into the firing line. There you see.
Let's go to the third map. Like, honestly, let's just go to the third map. This is ridiculously uninspiring. I didn't think it would. I thought this map would be awesome for PARIVISION. I thought, look, you got the explosive players. We saw how punchy it was in towards mid or on Mirage. You can do that on Anubis. You can just double molly mid and just push. You can split A really quickly. You can obviously go through water and B main. Instead, we're getting VP ball. And you know what? This is good that we're getting this, because if anything, it's a case study to you, James. Not that you're going to be watching this VOD, but like, my goodness me, look at how good Mirage was because you were being dynamic. Look at how awful this is. These players can't do this. These players don't want to do this. It's not how Counter-Strike is played anymore.
But if you're watching at home, if there's one thing to take away from this, just watch what ENCE do on this CT half. So most of this isn't in response to what PARIVISION is doing. It's just them having good protocols, good different maneuvers they can make.
There we go.
Maybe don't watch what Milty did that. But for the most part, it's been textbook. Second name doesn't connect. It's not applied to default. ENCE are loaded, so gonna give this retake a look in. Smoke lands in main. Molly, great to slow down this temple player. Doshnock's gonna be under a lot of pressure very shortly. His teammates come forward to try and help out, but Nature's found that first kill. Flashbang now coming over. And Notal save this one Molly for James. Can that be used tonight? They're finding that kill. SC9 now swings. The flames do go forward onto the bomb. And I think he's done enough off the back of that. You can guess that final kill as he tries to get out. Pody will save the orb, but PARIVISION will get their second.
Yeah, look how simple that is. And that's even after losing the opening kill. Good work from PARIVISION. They don't get all stuck into one angle of approach. They split efficiently. AW does enough to put Milty off to the point where the connector player's there. They've created enough conditioning, so to speak. PARIVISION have, so there's always going to be an extra player rotating over A. And now they're probably going to go back towards A. Hopefully there's a mid element to it. Instead, it is just, again, a slow default where you're holding for an extremity push, which, to be fair, ENCE have been delivering round after round. But I'm glad we're getting a little bit more mid-focus. Every round, Belchnock's been pelted by this nade. And that's cool, actually, because that nade forces Belchnock back and allows Pody to go on the angle.
I know that smoke is cleared by bouncing the HE off the bridge. Doesn't amount to anything, but it's nifty. SDY I thought might get a chance. Or might not, because they're going back into Podies. A. PARIVISION's play. Will it work? The 8th time. Let's find out. The orb. So far, not so good. Cheeky little flash. He's ready for the smoke walk as well. But now, with AW finding that kill, that has given PARIVISION the way in. The split comes through. Jame will go down. Oh no, that's the bomb. That's the bomb. And Glade wants to get ahead of this. They're just going to charge through. Take the space. Oh, Milty doesn't actually commit. AW allowed to pick up the bomb. And yeah, I'm surprised he didn't commit through before that smoke fully landed. Good position for the retake.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be aware of all these players coming through A main, though. They might be aware that a couple are here, but certainly going to be paranoid about CT and camera. Bomb planted for them, sort of. AW has to play first. There is a smoke, there is a kit that Milty can just deploy instantly. And there we go, he'll drop it, but Casello's still finding the kills. No one's getting on the bomb, now Milty will, but it's only a tap on it, and he's been removed. AW low HP, and so is SDY, and somehow, some way, PARIVISION will break through.
Yeah, I was surprised Milty doesn't just stick the bomb at that point when you know that there's no player that can deal with you. There's just one heaven, and
he fumbled the smoke up. Like the smoke didn't land directly on the bomb.
Okay.
And I think Casello would have been able to kill him, or AW hit him in the side of the head. So I don't think the smoke was good enough.
Yeah, I mean, ENCE had everything to get that round, so PARIVISION gifted one.
Especially after James dies with the bomb, right? Like that feels irreversible.
Yeah. ENCE played that very passive. I feel like it definitely had a good option to get to deny that bomb, and AW with such little HP, definitely if someone had gone ahead would have gone down. Mid space.
I'm so surprised Belshok is still there after he gets naded every round, and he just hasn't been naded this time, and he's just there.
Not enough nades in the pocket for ENCE. They've been limited in this round. But of course, going to lean 3 players to A. Because where have PARIVISION gone? A. Oh, Jay misses the chance. Punished for it.
Oh, nice shot. And he now knows there's another player here. So you know 2 are on A. And Glaive is moving. Is he going to be covered and checked? Yes, he is. Good catch by Casello. And he looks to maybe even accelerate the play in towards Connector. I don't think he's going to be prepared for Milty, who quite rightfully gets 1 kill and he backs out.
They mine the pillar for a little off angle, but can't get the kill. Probably thinks about swinging through, but can't as nade and flames land at his feet. So somehow PARIVISION might walk away with 4 here. They're in a good position to do so. Difficult retake.
Still doesn't feel great, though.
Well, it should have been worse.
True.
Yep, SDY. All the work out for him, can't get it done. So PARIVISION will claw back a few at the tail end for a chance in the second half of Anubis.
my speech is slurred. I can't find the words, the ones that make you turn around and tell me it's alright. A little bit more to keep me going. Feels like my feet have left the ground. Oh, nothing can hold me down. There's nothing I can do. Baby, I'm telling you the truth. And if I can't be with you, take my heart, you can have it. You knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing all along. Tried to disappear. You can't find me. As he turns it, nice headshot.
PARIVISION have given themselves a little bit of a chance, but that was an unbelievable CT half from ENCE, and it can be argued definitely that they should have had more. So let's see if PARIVISION can make the most of the gifts they were given towards the end of the first half, or whether ENCE are just going to put us to that third map.
Yeah, I mean, 8 rounds on the CT side, that feels brilliant, doesn't it? I'm trying to flash forward into A main. Double setup here, and Belchnok gets that first kill. Gush comes back, but it doesn't matter. He still stands his ground and follows through. No ability to trade either. Maybe PARIVISION, not quite done yet. Double dualies as well now moves, and Glaive close by. Flames, oh perfect. Fully disrupts them, and a lot of sound cues given over.
Yeah, Milsey's making moves, but I mean, good little information gathered just there by the dualies. B main clear. They probably dropped that molly just to indicate that they're gonna fake out that it's con. And I think Milsey's just been, yeah, Milsey's been spotted. So James tucks in the corner. Milsey will try and drive by, but it doesn't quite work out. 4v3, and Milsey nearly goes around the corner once more. This is going to be a tricky little afterplant here for ENCE.
You need to take full control, don't you? Milsey is looking to try and do it. This is pushed through A main at the same time. So for the rest of PARIVISION, wait for these players to start making moves. Lack of kit is a problem, but losing players is a bigger one. Milsey gets his, and he's not done yet. Big swing from Milsey, but it has to be every kill, and he's looking for them. Oh, denied by James. And enough time, I think. So
Yeah, there is.
yeah, PARIVISION will take the pistol. Nice try from Milsey. Unfortunately, his teammates on site just don't get enough done.
Well, they don't get anything done. If one kill comes in there from anyone else, then surely ENCE will walk away with that pistol round. Absurd flick in towards CT after he's locked on towards James. And he just snaps back on AW. What a chance. And that's a nice little showing of why Milsey can maybe step into the shoes here of this main roster for ENCE. But PARIVISION will take the pistol. ENCE with a bomb plant will force buy. They're looking to break the economy early, and they're trying to say to PARIVISION, we do not want you to try and come back into this game. Thank you very much. We were comfortable about 15 minutes ago.
All those kills. Let's get the AK, and they're going fast into B. There's 4 CTs here. There's a 4 CT stack, and they go straight into it. And it is not working out for ENCE. Neutral will finally offer up something, and in fact, a follow through as well. The Mac 10. Dangerous, and AW caught out from the side. Belchnok's push. He's seen that play across to the plant, and his timing up through connector is brilliant. It's got to be Pody. He will remove the first, brought down low, and James. Pre-fire, out through the smoke, gets that kill. Had to be an instant shot from Pody, doesn't connect. But honestly, ENCE, from the position they were in, do a lot of damage and recover that nicely. Just a shame they can't close.
Yeah, good, I mean, good work from Nature. And to be honest with you, the fact that you force into this, you put the bomb down, you kill 4 players, I think you go again. I think you just keep applying the pressure here. I don't think ecoing's the right decision here. I really would like to see another buy from ENCE because they just made a lot happen on very little. Poddy agrees with me. Yeah, I think this is completely the right thing to do.
Still, 5 rounds in a row. Like, this isn't a bad run from PARIVISION. You starting to believe?
No, it's good. Yeah, I think so. I just know how good these players are, right? So it's one of those where like I really don't want to rule them out. It would take a good solid team effort from ENCE. But from what, this was 7-1 to 8-6. That feels nice. That actually feels very good. And the key thing, as you say, is because it's so many rounds in a row, it's momentum. And it's such a factor just in Counter-Strike in general, but especially in Tier 2 Counter-Strike. Having the momentum on your side can just carry you through when you're having a difficult moment in a map.
So ENCE going to try and run it back with B play. Game's in middle, but there's a lot of players grouping up to split into the B bomb site.
Great nade.
Good damage from Glaive in general. James and Belshnock brought low, but again, James going to rotate at the right time. It's the same round, the same setup, 4 players ready for this hit.
They've got to live. Players on backside have got to live. They've got to be based in effectively. Great flashbang, and they don't live at all. This time it's a complete difference maker. That flashbang from Miltsy sets up SDY and Glaive, and the MAC-10s run riot.
Yeah, they just charge through, don't they? 4 players present. Smoke lands on Temple before they go. That nullifies James' position, and the flashbang nullifies the rest. Scaling with the MAC-10s was brilliant. We saw in the previous round, Nate2 was able to do the same thing. Gets 2 coming out from Dark. Oh, Schnock? Oh my god. But it's just on the outside. So he's heard that. Might just be able to live in the middle of them. Yeah, they can't swing in time, so he'll be allowed to hold on. And they need to hold on to these because how close those rounds have come up to this point. They are in dire straits.
I can't believe this is the first timeout they've used, by the way. After they were getting owned on T sides, they think, no, we'll just save our 30 seconds to when we desperately need it. That being now, get Dastan on. ENCE are back in control of this map now because you just win this. It's against 2 rifles and an SMG. They'll be on eco. That'll be 11-6. You're good. You're smiling. Still plenty of leverage in this map still for ENCE. And to be fair, even if they lose this round, they've got more than enough money to reinvest. So it's going to be challenging.
It's the way to do it. The rifles each in their individual positions where they can be playmakers while the lesser weaponry gathers. And should know that it's not a good buy for PARIVISION. They're just holding to see if there is going to be some sort of aggressive play.
I like the idea of mid here. I think this is a good move from ENCE, because you're just restricting angles. PARIVISION have made this same gamble again. Cool smoke break. SDY doesn't see anything. Belchenok has just smoked off A main. Flashbang being set up by Nature. Belchenok's done for.
Not just the flash okay, but yeah, he's done for. Not a good position to be in as he's
That's the
crunched.
bomb.
Oh, it should be fine. Should be fine. SDY, he's giving the base. Caught over the team. Okay. Oh dear. It's fine. It's fine. Blade comes through the window. Oh no, sorry. Melty comes through the window.
Didn't feel fine.
No. But after PARIVISION's lovely little comeback for a bit, they faked us out. Now that they're going to be facing 11. Although I did see them win a round of Mirage with basically this exact buy. So there was an AWP and a Deagle, so it was slightly better. And Jane be the hero.
No. He's put all his money into this. He has $0. SDY is already on the B bomb site. Nah, this one's 100% done now. There you go. Confirmation of the Mac 10 kill. James just gonna save. I doubt James even gonna go for this. He'll maybe have a little spam, and then he'll leave. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he uses USPs to make sure he holds on to the M4.
I'm surprised he's this far forward.
I think he wants to see if he can get a kill, and then his teammates can pick up the gun. But, okay, it's a Mac 10. I wanted something more than that, but that's what you're given. The net's closing as well. Brady's pushing through. This might not be necessary.
Oh, he fell off the stairs.
Oh no.
Oh my god, it's so blind.
James flies around the corner. So yeah, okay, they get kind of what they wanted. A rifle.
I think they'll hold on to it as well. So yeah, nice. Alright. The issue is that you're down 11-6. Good work by SDY in this round. He just takes all of the space. Just uses his SMG. He knows what his role is. Speaking of SMGs, Casello will lose his, but he doesn't care. The main objective was getting the AK into Belchenok's hands. And Jane will at least save every penny he invested into this previous.
Everyone performing on ENCE. Only a handful of kills between the bottom and top of the scoreboard for them. Flames force Glaive to drop down, but it's fine with that. Smoke doesn't quite reveal a player, but Noti would just spam one out. One cheeky way to get an opening frag.
It's actually ridiculous how many times PARIVISION have got free B. Or 4, I suppose. But it's wild that we're in this position once more.
Teams are
AW.
opposites.
That's the way in. Or maybe not. AW slides back in. Oh, the spam. Get rid of Nature is brilliant, but he's lost his partner in crime and he's just caught jumping for no reason. Oh dear.
He hadn't reloaded yet. He was halfway through the animation. Oh dear. Stu White crosses, picks up the bomb. James is looking to push out on a timing, but bomb allowed to go down. The aggressive line. SDY punishes, and Predator wins his as well. So 12 secured for ENCE. By AW's hold. They do just feel a little disjointed, don't they? They get an opening kill in that. AW gets 2 on the defense as well. Things are coming together, but not in coordination. 6 chances for ENCE to send us to Ancient.
Yeah, they're just all over the place, aren't they? It's not even... I don't think it's even comms, to be honest, for PARIVISION. I think it is just playing off each other. Too many of these fights are individual. it's a weird one because they're actually just relying on the individuals to get the multi-kills. Like you're hoping that Nota gets 2 there. AW gets 2 there. That always feels like a minimum requirement. And it's not how they were playing Mirage at all. Everyone's trying to be the hero. Replenish on this smoke. Pody's dropped all his utility over towards A main. So I feel like that's where we're going to end, or at least that might be a little bit of a fake out. There goes Nachu. This time free A, of course.
Well, this fight in main. Nachu will disengage. Will he? A flashback to set him up. PARIVISION want him to move into this. I think S2 is just going to fake out this util. There's no commit to this. Oh, well, that's not the Molly, and that's your teammate going down. So, I'm sure the fake's going to hold them there for that long. In fact, Belchanox just pushed. They still need reinforcements. They need them fast, and Belchanox doubled down into the canals. The bomb has been dropped. And that's the most convincing round from PARIVISION yet.
Yeah, that was also the most sloppy round from ENCE yet. It felt like they had too many ideas on what they wanted to do. Whereas the best course of action, to be honest, if you're ENCE playing against this PARIVISION team, is just to keep it simple. It felt like we were faking out A. You then go towards connector. You're trying to take the space over there early. You've not used mid. Mid has been the primary source of contention for ENCE in the majority of this second half. They completely deviate away from what was working, and it's honestly no surprise that it didn't. Block smoke by Nota. This one feels a lot more simple. Good timing on that.
Hop into A. Belchanox alone currently. Support will be there. James starts to move forward. Utility's great from the tees. Good spam though. Brings Nachu low. Belchanox wants to hold on to this ground. It's so important to keep heaven. Bomb goes down. A 5-on-5 retake. Plenty of utility for the CTs. Having a late play through main. It's painful. Belchanox has to make a decision. Great nade. Oh, the follow through as well. The utility decimates them, and it doesn't stop. Now they can just scale through, but SDY into heaven. Managing to do something, he finds a 3rd kill. It's set up Pody for a chance in this 1v2. Playing by the pillar, the jiggle comes out, he misses his chance. The bomb being defused, but he sees Belchanox. And on the edge, he's right in the open. James is sticking out. He's sticking out, and still the defuse comes through.
No way. There's
3
no
HP.
way. He was there. He was right there. And Pody is able, I guess, where he's seen Belchanox on the bomb. He's like, oh, okay, that's directly where the bomb is. There's no way that James could be anywhere else. James is not. He's not hidden. He's not hidden. He's halfway in the open, but he steals it right from under Pody's nose. Play will continue. ENCE Eco. If they're able to get it back to OT, then that's going to be the round. AW will at least get the trade. Oh, look at Casello. Casello's right behind them. Oh, Nature's holding for this. He's only got a Glock. So Casello will take full advantage of it, and he's just destroying them. All right. Let's go to the next round.
Okay. Zero OK gets a nice opening kill, but not quite able to jump off it. But a bomb plant feels great in that scenario anyway. You're not too upset, even though that nice kill thought you maybe had a chance there. Fellow will delete them all. If PARIVISION come back to OT off James defuse, that is outrageous.
Well, especially after SDY does all of that hard work. He gets 3 kills whilst he's on fire in heaven. I refuse to believe it. The the util to set them up and put them out in position that was so good out of PARIVISION. It's got to be said. SDY trying to get aggressive. Nota starts to worry. He's called over for reinforcements as well. It's him and AW who have been struggling for the majority of this map. Flashbang, brilliant. Oh, and he's able to grab one, but Nature doubles down.
Yeah, double swing to face that player off the flash. The flash was good. Belshnock, you need to clear this hard left or the round is done. Oh, Prodi actually gets the kill. Yeah, there it is. Swings out, James. Well, wide swing onto him. I cannot believe that. Oh, he goes on the rugs. He goes on the rugs. Glaives here with the bomb. Glaives here with the bomb, and James gets him.
How? How is he ready for that? And also, why is he pushing with an AWP, says Glaive. Milty walks onto a vacant bomb site where the first chapter of this round began, but James put a massive full stop to ENCE's progression. 45 seconds left. Casello moves over to be with his in-game leader. And Milty has to try and clear everything, and they both ascend into rugs together. They don't need to move. Milty needs to play. And this surely is going to be double digits. The timing here feels actually pretty good for Milty. Are PARIVISION going to turn around? Are PARIVISION going to consider this? Yes, they are, but James, he will fall. Casello's on an advanced angle. Surely he'll be able to catch Milty, and he does. 12-10, we play on.
Yop, yop, yop! Ah! It's alright, we can drop it. We're gonna need every round.
The AK.
That's... No, he didn't get the AK. He didn't get either gun. He just had the M4.
Unlucky then. He
saw the AK, and he was gonna grab it, and then James like, the AWP, it's to the right. And then he turns, and the round ended, so... Unlucky. But this round, not gonna be dealing with AKs anyway. James has single-handedly won 2 rounds for PARIVISION in this crucial juncture, which has set them up for 24 rounds of play, that is.
This was 8-4. Remember in that first half, by the way, how many chances PARIVISION, I think, got away with. The fact they're able to get those couple of rounds. This was looking like 10-2 on the docket. Third round. Third map even. Let's just go. Let's go to it. But no. PARIVISION are somehow still in this game. This could be a quicker play in towards B again. They keep overwhelming Casello and AW here. Good nades, but it might not matter.
Run down. He's getting run down. ATU just flies around that corner. It's an M4, gifted over. And again, they've managed to break through. Double push into Con. Nade to clear, and a swing comes out. Belshnock gets his SDY on the side, dealt with as well. Natu will be removed. Can't get the multi. And again, it's a great push through for Dark. Good retake. They don't mind so much the bomb goes down. They win the round. Get that foretold 24th round.
I wonder what the call is here for Glaive, because you've been conditioning B so much, and it's really funny because they've actually been able to get the majority of the openings over here. So in one mind, you're thinking, surely they have to reinforce this bomb site, so we'll go A. But also in the same vein, you've been getting the bomb site so freely, surely you just do it again. Fast play for Pody, immediately into middle. It's a little shoulder jiggle, and it doesn't bait out the AWP shot. That's a really defensive smoke thrown very early.
Mid has been mostly neglected by ENCE, which is really interesting. Now into this final round, they do look to put the pressure on there. 2-1-2, the current setup for the defenders. Aggressive into main. The silence, a little concerning. Team in the right position to potentially deal with these mid players too.
What
is
are
the
you
shuffle?
doing on B? Like, where are you going? I guess maybe it's to come over towards mid to... How about Casella? They've got the read on this. PARIVISION have got the read on this. They've seen one molly in towards connector. That's it. Unless ENCE go through their camera smoke. They've got to get the bomb. Casello sees the shadow, but Glaive just hits the headshot. Now they're going to accelerate towards B through Temple.
Oh, it's the perfect read going to be.
It's empty. There's no one here.
And now they just push through canals. It's easy to like, oh, Belshnog, this is the chance. This is the chance. The bomb, it's in the open. He can't get out. Nichi's stuck. Nichi's stuck. And the bomb's been dropped. There's 15 seconds. There's no time. There's no time, and they know it. They've won.
No
They've
way.
won. We go overtime.
No. There's no way. There was no one on B. There was nobody on B. Glaive had crafted this perfectly. He was holding to make sure that it was always going to be the case that they walk through middle, they split through Temple. PARIVISION have been leaning over on towards one side of the map. We'll just drop one molly there. They'll have no idea. They'll think it's going to be A. We'll put a load of pressure on towards mid. We're splitting through camera. Of course we're splitting through camera. 12-12. PARIVISION, it says used 3 out of 3. They've used 1 out of 1. They've used their last timeout here in OT. How on earth is the bomb at top stairs? That is such a fumble from ENCE, who had crafted the perfect counter to PARIVISION after all of that conditioning, and they forget the one thing that wins them the round.
He just gets stuck, and the support's not there. Oh my god. 8 full halves on the CT side. Can you believe it? We go to OT. I said, if we go to OT of James getting that defuse, I cannot believe it's happened. Oh my god.
I can't believe this. We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be here, but we are. Oh, AW is on such a passive line. Nota. Oh, Nota, you got to be so careful, mate. He walks into the smoke. Did Poddy see him? Oh, well, they know about him now.
He's done for.
He's dead.
Yeah, that one's free. AW needs some help. They're just going to try and burst through, and yeah, he just doesn't clock the SDY swinging on him. So locked in on that wide swing he wants to do on main. Be a problem for PARIVISION, as of course ENCE. But that first round in OT, it would seem.
Like, I don't want to be horrible, but press tab if you're ENCE. 9 kills for Nota, 13 for AW. They've been really struggling to be a cohesive unit over towards B. And the amount of conditioning you've been doing towards B, you're expecting there to be help if you're ENCE. There was never help for Nota and AW. And that's the gambit that PARIVISION have used almost against ENCE. Because there's always been that extra player where ENCE don't expect. They go back to B, they go back to what was working, and they finally earn this first round in OT. We've had 8 rounds on CT between both of these teams in reg.
There's 5 in a row from PARIVISION to even force overtime. It's just, it's remarkable how this always happens. Psychology is a powerful thing. That nade, that should be nice. A little damage onto Glaive. Second doesn't. He was waiting for it, you can see.
No to support an AWP, so it's double AWP for PARIVISION. James over at A.
It's in the right position. Lurk smoke thrown forward, and they peek ahead of it, but James, even though he's patient, doesn't hit the mark. This might not... You might not be ready for the second AWP because of that.
They've both changed weapons. AW's got an AUG.
Yeah, you know, it's something working with what they had, so you find something new.
That is a massive amount of utility just dumped over towards A main, by the way. And SDY's ahead of it. He sees nothing. They might even incentivize you to fake out with SDY. But, yet again, Casello's moved over towards this B bomb site. You've got 3 players here for PARIVISION. ENCE still a little bit in the dark about where they want to go.
It feels like it's going to be B, doesn't it?
It will
yeah,
be.
with the bomb going back.
Oh, they've got no smoke. They've got no smoke for B main or con. They've got one molly, that's it. Nota on the line.
Nota on the line. Nota hits the shot. Nade in towards con. And peeks straight into Poddy's orb. The time, again, maybe a problem. Jello takes the space out. The bomb is outside of main. The bomb's outside of main, and it's in the CT's control. AW swings out, causing a problem. 10 seconds remain, and the utility, it looks like it's done the job unless SDY does he have enough time. He just does. He will plant it with half a second to spare. That mid-side smoke gives him that option to get out. James doesn't know where he's gone. Doesn't know that he's escaped. That smoke on the ground? It is. He's picked up the smoke. And now he knows it has to be main. This plant position. Does he just stick it? I think he does. I think that's the only option he has. No, he gets off it. He starts to walk forward. Time a problem. SDY, such low HP. Drive by James. Plenty of time for the defuse. Nice try from SDY, but PARIVISION will tie us up 13-13.
They always manage to catch the bomb. They always manage just to catch it. The bomb was planted not in the boundary box. So that threw me off. I think that threw James off as well. I was like, huh? Okay, how do I recover this? By the way, it's 13-13 in the course. James is 21 and 13 deaths. How are you alive for all this time? How do you keep getting away with this? How does PARIVISION keep getting away with stealing these rounds right from under ENCE's nose? Poddy going searching, really aggressive with the AWP, and Miltsy just delivers a bullet between the eyes to the PARIVISION's in-game leader.
A brilliant little wide swing, isn't it? That's going to cause PARIVISION to sweat. Good space in the middle. That smoke is causing chaos. It's drawn 2 players over. But again, Belchenok not seeing anything. They're going to reinforce B. It's been the destination so many times for ENCE. Good line. A leg shot comes through, and he swings into Nate. AW's nade finishes the job. You know, there's an AWP still in that. Good setup with Yellow. Not committing just yet. They don't need to commit. Miltsy has it, and out for them if they want to take it. Oh, very loud. Miltsy's heard all of this. Belchenok, yeah. That's crazy that he just runs out like that. And now the bomb can just go to A. And there's still this wacky lurk.
Oh my god.
Oh! The bomb stopped again! How does this keep happening, guys?
Wait, I think Casello knows exactly where SDY is. SDY is now charging at him, and Casello just one-taps him! How do they keep getting away with this? What happened in mid? We were watching whatever the hell was going on B, with AW backing himself up into the corner and Poddy missing him by a hair. We completely miss just the mid player just killing both.
I don't know how ENCE bring that back.
They don't. PARIVISION do.
Oh, sorry, PARIVISION bring that back. I don't know how ENCE lose that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Every single round, they just lose the bomb.
I can't believe it.
Oh my god.
They're gonna lose the game. Like it just feels like nothing they're doing is working.
They were really good in the CTR. They were really good. A flash out. Belchenok's super passive.
That nade trajectory confirms that there's one over at Rugs.
Nothing really
I like the
matters.
deep volley. It does if you want to get aggressive. No, force back. That's actually a really cool molly thrown by PARIVISION, because that just gives you all of the water control. Look, they've just cleared everything. They'll hear this flash as well. This will be the indication for them to go into A. Nature doesn't throw it. They're going to contact A again.
Michu will have support. Glaive is here, and Glaive trying to get ahead. Flash over. Glaive not affected, and it's an easy spray down for him. Guys, the B bomb site exists. I gotta tell you.
Oh,
That was a
wait, hang on.
burnout. 30 seconds though. Potty will move in. AW, is there a chance here? No,
No.
there is not.
Yeah, B bomb site exists. They've been there once. They know it exists as well because that's where ENCE kept going. PARIVISION put 3 players on B so much they assume that's going to be the setup that ENCE have got implemented. But no, it isn't. ENCE love pushing out A. They like going in towards connector and walking in towards canals and taking all that space. You're not doing it again, are you? There's no way you're doing this again, PARIVISION. No. It's just that immediately deep nades to gain control. Nota just eats it. But at least they've got A main. For now.
Belshnock doesn't go for a spray there as well through the smoke as it's being, all that utility's being dropped. Right, PARIVISION, congratulations. You got A main again. They just go A again,
Stop.
Brandon. I'm going to lose my marbles. What?
They're going A again.
Well, why? Why, guys?
Well, there's 3 on B this time.
Okay, yeah, it'll actually work this time. Sometimes
Body's in mid.
you just keep banging your head against the wall and eventually the wall falls down.
SDY's rotating over. There's no smoke to block A main if you're ENCE. But 3 players can be here in time. Good counter flash. Really good counter flash. Natechu, is he going to get mollied? No, he's not whatsoever. So Pody and SDY go forward. Natechu, the one on site, finds nothing. Bomb to be just about transported over. And look at Casello in the smoke. Maybe Casello could do his best SDY impression. James missed the mark. And in goes Casello. The spray. Oh, he gets nearly 3 kills. Glaive is low HP, but he's still finding success. And it's all up to James. 1v2, can't make use of the low HP unless he swaps to the pistol. Needs to hit this shot directly. It's Glaive that goes up close. He can't hit the vertical flick. And ENCE will get map point again.
I just feel like they've been scrimming on Anubis and they've just kept running this A execute, and maybe it's been working, maybe it's just the one that they've just done so much, but it's like, we feel confident going A. It just isn't working. It just isn't working. Granted, there was a real chance in that, offered up off a single player, almost taking 3, but it's just crazy how much they are just going A, with no success.
How about A again?
No. Guys.
Belshnock gains the control. Boost up in middle. AW giving an outlet. This time, there's a player actually in B main. And with this deep progression flash being set up by James, Casello's got basically a lot of leverage in this map. Nachu is holding just in case there are players that are going to walk forward. James trying to remember his lineup. And there it goes. So that'll land camera, and that'll give all the scope for Casello to potentially be a little bit of a menace. They're going A again.
This will set up this A execute nicely.
Oh,
At
look
least
at
they've got a
Milty.
lurk this time. They've got a lurk
Oh,
this time.
Milty.
Oh, Milty. Oh, Milty.
They're not looking. Oh, they're not looking. Oh, it's going to be A again, guys. And then comes the crunch from Natechu. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Milty and Natechu. The fact that they get 3 kills there. Casello can't do anything off the back of his lurk timing. And he's still got Poddy on the line in A main. AW, I think he's just seen the shoulder. He's trying to bait out the shot. He's managed to do it. Swapping to the pistol. Poddy can't manage it. So suddenly it's a 2v2.
It's going to be this fast flank through main, though. And low HP. Or picked up. So maybe
He's holding.
gives you a chance. Hits the shot too. Is this really the breakthrough? Glaive needs to do it all. Edging forward, he finds that first kill. He knows it's the AWP. The flames go forward. disrupting, and the peak comes in. Glaive will clutch it out. And finally, ENCE will close Anubis. We need Ancient. It takes OT to get there, but every map will be required.
How many chances do they have to close that? That's the thing for ENCE. How many chances did they have to close that map? PARIVISION, they just kept staying alive again and again and again. Unfortunately, for ENCE,
All of those series was positive on it, even when they were in losses. So yeah, he slots in and he has been the highest rated player on Ancient on the team, but obviously a smaller sample size just because he's been on the team too long. But it's good to see that he kind of fits into this team on Ancient so well, considering it, again, big shoes that he had to fill. He decided for PARIVISION. I think they'll be happy with that.
I think they'll be happy with that as well. Let's see how this looks immediately. Belchanok, okay. I said he was good on this map, but that is kind of outrageous, isn't it? Nate Shoot removed early. Nota slides in towards Cave with dualies. Xello is buying his time, and oh, he'll just remove him as well. So Nota baited in and not even needed currently.
Yeah, Belchanok's kind of a beast with the USP, isn't he? Saw on Anubis where he got those 2 in A main, despite being low HP for the second. Didn't stop him. There's no one over at A right now. I guess courtesy of that kill coming in, they don't feel they need to have someone there. Oh, this timing. Oh,
That's
Milty.
actually just so outrageous.
Ah, and the bomb falls forward as well.
Of course it does.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Gosh. Well, darn it all, hey. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
That's a ridiculous statement of a pistol round as well for PARIVISION, who just really struggled on Anubis on that T side. CT is where they found their form. CT looked good for them on Mirage as well. Ancient looking to fall into the same vein. I hope Glaive does have a trick or two up his sleeve, though, because what I will say is I think we're entering dangerous territory for ENCE if PARIVISION get off to a very, very early lead. There has to be resistance in the first gun round.
A whole lot of MPs. And it's really gonna drag this one out. Blood from Stone, aka utility from the pockets of PARIVISION.
Time to sit back and just relax for this one. Still got a minute left. We're going to use every second of it.
Go grab a snack. Go to the loo. Now's the time to do it. You have about a minute before you'll be required to watch that first gun round. Required. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh.
Oh, he's 1 HP. He's 1 HP.
Sometimes you just be that way, doesn't it?
He's very good at Counter-Strike. Drops the MP9 over, does James. Thank you, guys. You are my children. You will have my SMG. I will have AWP. I think, I know I said this earlier, but I think it's really cool that he's sort of like building up the next generation. And the fact that they have sort of evolved their style to incorporate the best blends of what makes these players work so well together. It's really cool.
That CD smoke is not great, but it doesn't matter. Feels like you've got to do some sort of info play here with the MP9s. I don't know if you just sit back.
No, there's the info. One boosted. Notice given his smoke to AW. There's a smoke just being used by the B players. See, the thing is now, you've literally just blown your load over the B site because you've thrown already a CT smoke. You've now thrown another top ramp smoke. You've thrown a cave smoke. If you're ENCE, this entices you to go in towards B quite dramatically. And I think PARIVISION have recognised that by floating essentially Jame over. Belchnock's pushed A main. Neichu has a little consideration for it and kind of wins the fight. Okay, he does.
Why does that swing come through with 30 seconds? I feel like you want to get back to... They can't go A. So now they can just go A.
Now they can go A, yeah.
And you've gambled incorrectly. All right, Nota. This round, it lives and dies on your blade. It dies. We've just gone back into main. They would have gone to B, and they would have walked into the stack.
Why did he push? I know it's 30 seconds, but you've already got the info. You don't need to go further.
Yeah, like there's enough time. That's the thing.
Solo will take the AK, and it will leave. There we go. Right. I said it'll leave. Come on, off you go. Yeah, that push is such an overcommitment, and it's just led to Nota being fed to the wolves, and it's led to ENCE immediately replying on their first gun round. But that was a little bit of a bonus, because that was majority MP9. So PARIVISION can still reinvest.
Good call from ENCE to accelerate off of that. They have 2 kills and 1 round. Kind of remarkable, really.
Ouch.
James Orp strikes true. Already caught on the cross. Now they're going to get aggressive down the ramp.
Look at SDY. I was being covered. Oh, this timing's really interesting. Keep your eye on where the bomb is. It feels like AW's got a read on this situation. How's he going to hold this? Pretty brilliantly. Will be traded, but there's no way you ever expect that MP9 coming behind you. Expertly done by PARIVISION. Bomb gets scooped. Belchnock is here and now knows about SDY. If you grab this kill, maybe there's a way on towards this A bomb site. But Belchnock denies immediately. Is there a world?
There's a small window here, isn't there? If he goes to B... Oh no. Because the timing's come. Should get caught in CT. And he will be. The 3 stay alive. PARIVISION fight back. That's all aggressive push. Good timing on it.
Yeah, really good timing on it. And what's nice about it is they all go together. I think that's the key consideration, because they group up. AW says, all right, you got it, cool. I'll go back and I'll hold cave. If they're not here and we got no contact outside B doors, they're in middle or they're in cave. So nice little awareness. They don't get caught off guard by the fact that there is that time in there. Might just be a straight A exec for ENCE after putting a little bit of pressure in towards cave. Yeah, they don't want to commit on it. They want to try and work A main, which means going into Belchnock's territory.
Yeah, just a lurk over at B. 2 players though, so okay. One will leave, Melty. In fact, they both leave. See if anyone takes space, and they don't.
This is good info. James just broken the smoke on middle. He says, I don't see anything directly deep mid. And he's done it again. Still doesn't see anything. And now he's on his bike. He's gone to the wrong site, though. Oh, in fact, what on earth are they doing? Okay. This is fine. So it's actually Belchnok playing a little bit deeper. Notice just jumping for info in mid. As soon as he sees anything in mid, he will leave. He will go to A.
James going to start to move now off that info from Belchnok.
There's that info as well from Nota.
Okay, you've seen these players scaling. You know it's going to be A. But Utility will block them. Belchnok had a chance. Bomb still needs to get over and down. An issue behind the big box. Oh no, he's hit one. And the swing out. No one's covering it. He finds a little avenue to sneak out. And it's an overwhelm, but Glaive gets one back. Second player behind default. Jello will get his. And not enough bullets in the chamber of the MAC-10. Again, ENCE denied. The bomb can't go down. Swarmed by PARIVISION.
Yeah, they just kept pushing the CT smoke, didn't they? Like, it's so continuous because you've got Belchnok that jumps out of Temple. That gives the space for CT. AW dies. Surprise. Exello just pushes through. Surprise. Notice in the back lines at Donut and he's able to get a kill. Therefore, Glaive's attention's completely divided. There's nothing you can do about it. It's so intrusive from PARIVISION. Especially when they were out of position immediately. It felt like they had really lost all the ground because they were considering mid too much.
PARIVISION just don't give you these chances in these sort of rounds. They know the score. It's going to hang loose.
Oh.
Ew.
I know it is against Eagles, but that was just instant. There was no time to react there. You fire one shot, you missed, you're dead. Goodbye.
Yeah, not pleasant, is it? Oh, Belchnok, careful, buddy. Uh-oh. Okay, it's fine. Nota is here. And it's all good. One little casualty. Not gonna be too bad.
Still no AWP for Poddy. That just hasn't come easy for him. Feels like he definitely could have obviously tailored his finances to afford it, but ENCE are going to remain sniperless. Means that James is going to have free reign wherever he goes. Belchnok Nota putting the pressure now on towards middle. I'll always remember the RMR game that PARIVISION had, where it went so many OTs, map 3, and Belchnok was the only one doing anything on Ancient.
It happens. That's just James again, an opening kill in from the same position too. This time playing around his smoky deploys. Faster scaling from ENCE. Break doesn't see SDY on that cross, so they managed to get 2 over to red.
Okay, they have commed it, so Nota's... Oh,
2 players have come back,
now
actually.
Desperately aware of it.
Oh, there's a big gap
Oh,
on
that
that.
smoke's bad. Yeah, that's terrible.
Oh, no, I think it might have just about spread at the end. Well, anyway, the counter smoke ruins plant. Oh, Nota. Brave. Interesting. Okay. Well, A is vacant right now. I guess they retook it pretty successfully before, so they're happy with that.
Why do they think this was B? That's a question I'm scratching my head about. I guess we'll find out in a moment. You get the direct confirmation that this is an A play. Belchnok yet again in Temple. Break on the CT smoke. James can't find anything off it. So bomb planted. Keep your eye on Nota. He's going all the way around main, and this is quick.
And HE looking to take fights forward. AW removes Miltsy, so it's this double setup towards A. Notice timing. What's it look like? Oh, good. Really good. And it's on the SDY. Only the one from him. It is not enough. Everything coming together for PARIVISION. For ENCE, it's so curious. It's a lot of these slow mid plays into A finishes. That one's actually the closest in terms of actually getting the bomb down. But not getting any of the kills required to get it done.
Yeah, it's a confusing one because they've never really fought mid directly. They've always gone later. They are really taking the sting out of the game. But by doing this, you're not... What you're doing is you're giving all of the luxury almost of map control to PARIVISION. Then what you're doing is you're creating a diversion, and then you're hitting the bomb site that you think it is most appropriate. And whilst it can work... The issue you've got is that, as you said in that last round, PARIVISION don't mind the retake. You've got aimers on this team of PARIVISION that can literally break you apart. And so as you go into one of these players, if you're going so slowly, you're probably going to get multi-killed. And that's all that's been happening. And because you're taking your sweet time, PARIVISION have now recognised that, hey, actually, we could probably just advance lurk. The fact that Nota's got rid of Nachu, that is such a crucial kill in that retake, because it just makes the big box player really start to worry. He has to try and swing and take this fight on Temple. SDY has to do something in towards Donut, and yet again, it's all individual. Finally, something a little bit quicker.
And it's on to B, where they have not touched, and maybe for good reason. At the same time, the crunch comes down from heaven, so sure, first kill comes in, but nowhere to go off it, and AW is actually just going to run off. Lets them have the space, sure. It's a 4-on-2. No reason not to fall back, play the number advantage, and just flexing with the jump. SUI, buddy, Mac 10, 1v4. Doesn't get started. That was great.
Yeah, the good timing on that Heaven Crunch to come in. That's the first time I've actually seen PARIVISION be deliberately aggressive over towards mid. And of course, ENCE, they're flying up B ramp. They're not ready for it. Nota is 10-1. And I wish we could see what his headshot percentage is, because I guarantee it's at least like 80 or 90.
Fast out middle, and this time an opening kill offered up and continuing to scale off at James. He's the only one here. Everyone else is over towards B. It has to be him, and he eats that flash. Swallows it whole, and then peeks back in just a tag. Allows that crossover. Waiting to see if another swing comes his way. A lot of chances, but patient on the trigger. For his teammates to start to converge. Smoke goes forward, and they are ahead of it, but not particularly well as they both go down. So it's speed. Looks to get the second for ENCE, and they look to take down bulk of players too. For AW, any money. Still do some damage and pick up the orb.
Just take the AK, mate. You can drop jam the orb. He's under new leadership now. You have to do what he says.
Terrorists win.
1 HP he lives on. And he's able to get rid of Glaive. He'll live to tell the tale. Well, you asked for pace. They delivered. And ENCE will get that second round. Still
Yes.
no AWP for Poddy.
Nice to see them kind of put that pressure on, on B the round before on the lighter investment, and then in towards middle to A. More of a fight in middle. Ability dumped, but actually no one behind it. Could be a late take from ENCE. James here.
Oh,
Waiting for it.
time in.
He's gonna get shot. No, he gets the kill. He has to get away. Oh my god, he gets away. Oh my god.
God! He's
He gets
fine.
away.
He's going back.
He's a madman!
Jay, you madman. No, you can't get another kill like this. No, no, no. He's in the Matrix. He is in the Matrix. Glaive is right next to him. What
No,
on
dude,
earth are
you
you
can't
doing?
walk out in the mid. What are you
no.
You're insane.
No.
That was never going to
That
work.
was silly. That was silly.
I get walking through it to path around the other side of Donut, maybe, but... Okay.
That was nearly the bomb.
Well, that's the round, I think. James.
Shame, what are you doing? They will
what
give
is
this
Blood
a
up
look
to?
in. These flashbangs have been brilliant out of ENCE. PARIVISION have just been eating them. AW gets close. Now been spotted into CT. Will still find Nature. Throws a smoke forward on the bomb. And that allows Nota to crawl off guard. But between Miltsy and Glaive, they picked up the pieces. And the smoke is not on the bomb. So for Cello, I don't think he's going to be able to do this. It's a dink for dink. Of course he gets out. He might die to the bomb. But ENCE will find that third. If they can make this 7-5, that would be really impressive.
Where it was, absolutely. Yeah, James, I don't even know. It's crazy. He just walked through that smoke. I guess he only saw one other player, so he didn't think that there would be someone holding that smoke, because if there was only one player in middle, there's only a few plays they make in that situation. They either continue walking through to red, they retreat, or they push the smoke themselves. So James kind of running those calculations in his head, because he never saw the heaven peak. Even though I'm pretty sure he got shot from there. I don't know if he clocked that. But yeah, it's I'm just trying to justify it. It was a crazy thing to do, and it didn't work.
I can't believe he did that. Tell you what, ENCE win this round, PARIVISION got no money. So this round is worth 2. PARIVISION, they're looking to get back on track. They don't want to allow ENCE back in this game. They were in control for the majority. Could be another direct play. Miltsy's having a little look up B ramp, boost up for this AWP. Remember, we've not seen the AWP, and we still won't from Poddy, because he gets plucked out of the server by Jame. Miltsy scales off the back of it and catches Jame off guard. He might not be ready for this player in towards long. AW so patient, but his timing a little bit awkward and off, and Exelio will fall. In the meantime, AW is still trying to fight back from within. And somehow, some way, with a Belchernot kill through the smoke, maybe this can still happen. 2v1. And SDY is watching for Nota, and Nota goes all the way around the world.
Saving? No?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so,
No,
anyway.
I think he has to. Is he? No? Okay. He was super loud on that drop down. That's the curious part for me. You know what? Decent timing on it. And Glaive, now tucked in. Smoke will go forward. Time is a big issue. Now he has that kit, but he spotted out Glaive, and does he get ahead? He does! Oh, and the step back on the spray. He does have the time. I swear, ENCE heard the drop. And no one is ready for that walkout. SDY gets blindsided.
They just think he's saving. I think they just think he's saving at that point. You know when it's been like 20 seconds, you haven't seen anyone. SDY steps out. He's thinking, has he gone ramp? Has he faked all this out? Glaive is staring at Cave, doesn't see anything. They were never ready for him, and the movement from Nota to get that second kill is surgical. He let PARIVISION down on Anubis. I think that's a fair comment, but here he is shining on Ancient. That round's the difference between ENCE having a 7-5 half, or potentially could be 9-3. Cello again, so close to falling victim to this util. How do these players just stay alive?
Oh, well. Well.
Okay.
It's crazy because last round they just walked on and just caught players constantly off guard. And they still lost that round. This one, surely, ENCE getting those 2 openers. James on the line. Looking to get one back. The bomb's going A. So maybe it won't matter so much. Note up. Let me get there in time. What's Multi's lurk timing look like? Ah. Unfortunate. And now Nota swings out into 3 and you can put a bow in it. That'll be 4 as SDY will lock it in. So ENCE recover a little, but a long way to go.
Lately, I feel I can't find my feet. Pushing.
Sort of count out ENCE at the moment, but the fact that everyone is playing so well for PARIVISION is a little bit of a concern when SDY, Poddy, Glaive haven't really got off to the best start.
Yeah, you heard to see Poddy step up on the CT side where he'll probably have a chance with the AWP. Didn't see it on the T half at all. Interesting approach to this. As they look to see if anyone pushes main, mid, early. I'm just going to group up for a B finish. Come over, and yeah, just gonna be straight execute. They're in cave with dual Berettas, but they're allowed all the space. Now the push comes through. Close by, Glaive gets a double down, and the dualies don't fire off a shot that connects. And so we'll come back. That's a kit spotted as well, so that's out of their grasp. Bomb goes down, but that can be recovered. And the smoke on Nishu.
Belschnock just tucks in a default. It feels like he's going to potentially swing and try and take a fight. That confirms that 2 are in towards short. He anticipates 1's over towards long. So a double cave setup now. Casello waiting patiently, but contact is still going to come all through Belschnock. Smoke not used on the bomb, used on cave, and that is brilliant because that isolates both of these players. Casello thinking about going for a dive through, and that gets blocked immediately. Have they got enough time to pick up this kit, though? That's the question. Remember, the kit is in cave on the smoke. Have they got enough time to do this? I
don't
think so. It's going to be really close. They haven't got it.
Yeah,
They smoked off the kit.
I guess it wasn't commed. It was picked up. You could see HQ has it, but by that point, it was too late.
Oh my god. Because Belschnock has jiggled at back default, they can't put the smoke down on him because he'll just sit in it. So because they throw that smoke in towards cave, they completely obstruct the fact that they've got a kit over there. That is a complete disaster.
Yeah, it's definitely calm because nature goes and picks it up, but at that point it's too late. It's like a player needs to run into that smoke as soon as they get that first kill just to pick it up with the time so low. A brutal way to lose the pistol.
That's it. That probably is it, to be honest.
As the force comes through.
It just feels like it's the straw that broke ENCE's back, because yeah, you've got good space in here, but Nota, oh, I thought he was gonna have a little swing. Glaive on an explore. Hello. He doesn't go around the corner. Poddy will at least move over. Let's see. Can he do anything? Can he do something? Everyone's rotating over for ENCE here. Never mind, this force buy looks pretty good.
Yeah, they're going to have players in the place, but they don't have util. There's a flashbang. So the last smoke goes out. And Poddy leaves. That's been loud, but it's a fake. Oh, it's a fake. It's a fake. The PARIVISION fight down. They're going to go through this. They're going to go through this. The flash lands, and it's straight into the firing line. They're trying to brute force their way through, and it's not worked out at all. They don't know, but a little patience probably would have set them up for success.
The bomb's so indecisive. Nota's like thinking about going back to A, and he
push
can't do
it.
that.
Time.
Nice shot. There's no way through for Nota, surely. SDY on the angle. Spotted out by Nota. And he will take him, but Glaive was going to lock this in.
Bomb allowed?
Nothing doing. Okay. It's better than nothing.
That might even allow a force buy into the next.
Oh, it should do, absolutely.
If they just
Are they
waited.
going to take that Galil?
If they just waited. There was no further smoke that could have come through. Someone to glow? What's that glow?
What's the skin?
Okay.
I don't think you can force this now.
Oh yeah, it's not as much as you think, is it?
His first stage lost, though. Don't buy the revolver, Nota. I saw that. They're probably going to get the bomb down here.
Yeah, you take down every day of the week. One plant secured. No kills, but you know. 3-round game. These maps are just started so one-sided, and then they slowly close together.
Except Mirage.
Except Mirage. Mirage was pretty straightforward.
Next over as well for SDY. Oh my gosh. Trade. Oh, nearly even better from Belchanok. It does a lot of damage. Casello's also taken the brunt of it. James just walked through as well. But all of his teammates that have been removed in the meanwhile. He can grab the bomb, but a 1v4. I don't think this is happening.
No, not with knife out into Cody. So that one ends quickly. Not only is there success in middle, but off screen, Glaive is pushed down ramp. And he's sprayed down too. So, friends, that's the best possible way that round could have gone. First real gun round, and they win it comprehensively.
Another back down to Tech 9's. Tactical timeout being used. At least PARIVISION are being a little bit more direct. Like this time they really wanted to fight mid. Really good utility from ENCE. Like the flashbangs completely destroy anyone that is in middle there for PARIVISION. And as you say, good responsiveness from Glaive. He does that an awful lot. If you just keep your eyes on the minimap, guys, when we're sort of not on the action on Glaive, he'll be pushing ramp. He does it, I wouldn't say like 50% of the rounds on CT side. He always likes to try and get that advanced info.
Put so much on Anubis, didn't we?
Here we go.
Down again, and well, AW is slinked through.
Maybe he actually gets caught in the back here.
Yeah,
he does. Oh dear. And AW's in cave. He can try and be a little bit of a nuisance. Good spam from SDY. Can he follow up? No, he can't. And AW's profited on his lurk. And Milcy's dead. Oh, no. What a disaster this is. AW has been a little bit of a nuisance, even though he wasn't known. And it's the split through Donut. And Casello just coming through A main and blindsiding Nachu on A. PARIVISION to get double digits in the most unlikely of manners.
Oh my god, I cannot believe that round plays out like that. That's the breakthrough on the T side.
They took a pause for it and it worked.
I can't believe it. AW almost gets caught as well, right, on that push down from ramp, but the smoke, he's just able to get ahead and then find success. But Nature, yeah, just gets caught off. I just wasn't aware of the possibility of a timing out from A main. Like, he just never even looked that direction while he's taking this long-range duel into Donut. Little misplay, and that just escalates to further disaster.
Posy, oh my gosh, this is aggressive. And I think where PARIVISION don't see the smoke in at elbow, they back off. Cool smoke from ENCE, by the way. That's meta on that right-hand side just to extinguish the molly. PARIVISION just accelerate. They're trying to go up the B site.
Charging Glaive throws the util. They know he's here. The flashbang comes over, and oh!
No.
Potty arrives, and it looks like it's okay. Everyone arrives. In fact, ENCE his whole squad's here.
They team flashed themselves. They still got the opening kill. Love this out of Poddy. Oh, now I don't.
Oh,
now
wow.
I really don't. How has Belchanok got those 2 kills instantaneously? He is eviscerated ENCE. And now they've got to save. They've got no money.
Oh, they just won that round.
Oh, I love the way he was approaching that as well. And he just gets completely sideswiped.
Belchanok, incredible aim. Oh, hold up. This has enticed you to go into this. All fires off,
really
and
has.
Nachu's found the kill. Oh, this doesn't entice you into it. This enticed you to take it. James tucked. There's no util. There is a kit on Nachu. Timing for James. Doesn't catch that player. And the swing comes out. He goes down, and the defuse.
Okay.
Kit was picked up, so it doesn't matter. Both will do the job. That round was done.
That round was done, and they went looking for potentially a way back in, and Nota just gave it to them. Nota just wide swings. Belchanok misses a shot on the AWP, and he's low. He's taking the AWP. What a round that is completely unexpected for ENCE, unexpected to everyone. And if you're PARIVISION, you're sitting there sulking, thinking, what? How have we let that happen then?
Well, you're happy if you're ENCE. That one's gone your way.
Absolutely.
After Belchenok deletes you like that and you feel like it's all done. After they even didn't just go straight in for the save, they still postured like there was the possibility, because there always is. That overextension can come through.
James got his AWP, so anything is possible. SDY this time looking to be a little bit more aggressive in towards middle, as to do PARIVISION. They dodge all the spam, they've dodged all the util, and they just smoke off Nature in Donut.
Glaive's so aggressive. Belchenok, will he be ready for this? It feels like he's ready for everything. Oh, even the flashbang to set up the play. Yes, perfection. No getting away from that, even if you try. Great opening kill found. Yorp is still in play over at B. Maybe his Mac 10 might be set up to take this space, so Potty needs to hit this shot. It's hard to make moves to his bomb site.
You'll see. Oh, needed that. And now Potty split between
done.
two positions. And yeah, there goes the Mac 10. This one has to be a save. It's a 5-on-2. It's probably worse for the money, to be honest, if you ENCE that you won the previous, then just get instantly reset. Notice even hunting. Oh, nasty man. Can he get anything? No. Instant deletion at least. But James is in spawn, finding Nature. SDY also considers elbow to be an option, and this time Belchenok will get revenge. PARIVISION up to 11 and ENCE with no money.
That is such a rough one to lose. And really nice from PARIVISION just to poke forward, get that kill onto Glaive. You know that if a CT is that far forward in A, it means that the CTs feel more comfortable putting players over towards B, towards middle. But as soon as you remove that player and you get rid of that safety net that ENCE have, they start to flounder. They have to rotate an extra player off. There's only 2 on B, so then you slow down, you make that hit. And it's the full invest, even if it's not the prettiest. ENCE aren't completely out of it just yet. They've got full control. Look at all the space they've gotten. They've got full mid, they've got down towards B ramp. ENCE are in a great position, despite having very little into this. They have used all their util now, essentially. Defenders on site, need to hold with their guns.
Alright. Come on then, let's see it. Flashbang. Oh, dodged, but not quite. Maybe Nature can find a multi, not quite. Maybe Miltsy can now step into the firing line and do something. Are you going to be ready for a third player here? We certainly know about him now. And PARIVISION will weather the storm. Poddy pushes. Searches for an idea to try and deny this bomb. Tries to have the line up, but he never fires. And Casello will take full advantage of it. Crisis averted. PARIVISION finds series point, and they got 4 chances at doing it.
Yeah, it's just firepower, isn't it? ENCE have all of the information. They know that it's not going to be down towards B. They've got 2 players locking that off. They've got another smoke. They've comfortably got that locked out for another 30 seconds. They have all the middle space too. That's just been smoked off, dealing with that molly that's been thrown forward. No kid here. Someone that can be picked up. No. So yeah, it's all the information. They have 2 players there. A third even rotates the last second. It doesn't matter. Without utility, with just an MP9 and an M4, a flashbang, and then just bodies with rifles is enough for PARIVISION to force their way in.
Yeah, look at this buy as well. Oh, it's just so horrible. Glaive bought an MP9 and then sold it, or I think he might have even given it over to Nachu. I don't know. Surely this is over at the first time of asking for PARIVISION.
You think so? The best chance to close for sure. It's pistols. That one MP9 over at A, so it won't even be in play. Straight execute right now. Only 2 defenders. The best chance that PARIVISION have to close this.
I'll just leave with the exec as well. They're going to leave nothing to chance. Glaive will drop a smoke at least to try and hold back. Nota. Oh, we'll get sideswiped. Glaive will then make it back through the long smoke. Spam isn't good enough from AW, but Belchnok breaks the smoke and gets revenge on Glaive. Still, look at all the players that are here right now for ENCE. This is starting to get a little bit tricky, or maybe it's not. AW and Belchnok crack skulls on the B bomb site. And now for Poddy and Nachu, it's a difficult 2v4.
Oh my god. AW gets that first kill. That's insane. And yeah, this is it. Alrighty. Nice shot. But about to be swung on. There it is. And there he goes. PARIVISION will do it. Couldn't quite close on Anubis despite forcing OT. But we move to Ancient and the firepower is too much to deal with. PARIVISION will take the series 2-1 and sadly eliminating ENCE from their chances of